today, CC and Jenna.
Thanks, Nick. Thanks, Jenna. We'll get to Des Bryant in a second, but first, Sixers-Celtics Game 5, Ben Simmons faking out Marcus Smart.
Yeah, a little dribble handoff. They were trying to switch. Marcus Smart's like, I got him.
Oh, no.
I mean, you got my guy.
Super highway to the rim. The Sixers absolutely had more highlights in this series than Boston, as long as it wasn't in the final 90 seconds of the game.
Same game. This time, Ben Simmons gets the spinning 360. We got a lot of Ben Simmons
I was surprised by this shot right here, because that's about 3 feet outside of his range.
CC, because he jumped wanting to pass. The pass wasn't there, so he had no choice. He did not jump here. Look, watch him. He doesn't jump here thinking to shoot. He just had nowhere to go with the basketball. He ended up making the most.
There's a lot of times offensively he looks like he's not going to shoot, and he shoots it. He's got an ugly shot. He got to do something about that.
Sticking with the game because it was the only one last night. Marcus Smart finds Jason Tatum, alley, and then also when you get a chance.
Oh, where would the Celtics be without Marcus Smart and his hustle plays?
He is a guy that his on-court, off-court numbers are staggering. They are two different teams with him and without him. He has, according to on-court, off-court numbers, you're not going to like this, a bigger impact than Kyrie. That doesn't pass any eye test. That's what the numbers are. He does so many little things for them.
And the coach loves him.
Yes.
Jason Tatum getting it done, this time dropping Robert Covington. What is it, breaking his ankles?
Yeah, broke his ankle.
I thought for sure, I need to see a replay on this one. I thought for sure he stepped on his foot. No. When a guy falls like that in the NBA, it's like, did he step on his foot? No, he sauced him, gave it to him.
Man.
That's a new one for you.
Knee buckled right there.
Yeah, you ain't ready.
Rocco had a brutal series.
You guys want to play? You want to play drawing a blank?
Sure.
Saucing him. We're sticking with the Celtics, Sixers. Celtics face the Cavs in the Eastern Conference Finals. We all know LeBron and Al Horford will be key players, but others will have to step up as well. CC, the biggest X factor in this series, will be blank.
There's several of them on this one, but I got to go with Marcus Morris. I just believe, and especially going against LeBron, you need guys around 6'6" to 6'10", guys who have that temperament. They got a mean streak in them. They have no back down in them. And also, you got to make LeBron play on the defensive end. They got to be able to make some shots. He provides that for them. He's their biggest bench player, averages the most points off the bench. Marcus Morris, the twin. And in case LeBron and them want to get lippy, I got my brother in the stand.
His brother are known to roll up on some people and lay a beat down on them, allegedly, reportedly. So, yeah, Marcus Morris, good one.
I can hang with them, too. I like them.
Man, those are some tough kids.
I ran into the brother one day shopping in New York.
Which one, Markeith?
Yes.
Are you sure? He wasn't lying to you?
Yeah, I'm sure. No, they were playing Baltimore. They were playing Brooklyn.
I got listen, I'm going to the other team, George Hill. George Hill was...
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Him not being in for 3.5 games in the Indiana series was critical. And he is a guy who is known to get nicked up with minor injuries that appear to be major injuries with how much time he misses. They now finally have a 7-man rotation that they trust. They like George Hill as the starting point guard. They traded for him to be the starting point guard. He's an X factor. He's got to stay healthy so LeBron doesn't have to run the point, so Calderon and Clarkson don't have to get a ton of minutes.
All right, moving on the other side, the Rockets will face the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals. No shortage of superstars in this series, but Nick, the biggest X factor in the Houston Golden State series will be blank.
Klay Thompson. Now, you might say, he's a superstar. Well, okay, sure, but he is, in my eyes, the 7th or 8th most important player in this series, which is why I think he qualifies as an X factor. If Klay is lights out from 3, the way he was early in the playoffs, very difficult for the Rockets to win. They're going to have to slow Klay down. That is going to fall in large part on one James Harden, because CP3 is going to be guarding Steph. You would imagine that P.J. Tucker would be guarding Draymond Green or Andre Iguodala. So I think Klay Thompson is the X factor in this series for Golden State.
Me, the X factor's got to be Clint Capella. The guy Kevin Durant said he's got an easy job. Well, the irony to it is they're matching up in the finals. He's got a tough job because he's the only center going to be on the court for a major amount of the minutes. So how dominant can he be when Golden State tries to play small? If he punishes them and make them go to a bigger lineup, that's a huge advantage for Houston. Clint Capella, X factor.
All right, yesterday, Raptors head coach Dwayne Casey was named Coach of the Year by the National Basketball Coaches Association. This award was voted on by all 30 NBA coaches. CC, the Coach of the Year, in your opinion, should have gone to blank.
Team that won the most games, Mike D'Antoni, won 65 games. Nick, how many times has that been done?
20.
Oh, I think that's pretty special. Any other coaches, whatever they did this year, someone else has done it. All right, so you win 65 games, you should be the Coach of the Year, especially given how they struggled in the playoffs. And adding Cris Carter, I love it.
I think it can't just always go to team with the best record, because sometimes that's coaching,
It can if
sometimes
you
that's
ask me,
talent.
though.
Sure, of course. I'm just saying why I'm not giving it to Mike D'Antoni. I'd give it to Brad Stevens. When you lose your star free agent acquisition in the first quarter of the first game, what's
You guys
that?
ruined this campaign.
Well, oh, yeah.
All you talking heads out there, you guys smart. Oh, Brad Stevens, best coach in the NBA, even over Greg Popovich. You guys whacked him. That's why he didn't get no vote.
He got no votes from
He
his
got
peers.
no votes because you were talking about
Well,
it.
I think there is something to that. Not that I was talking about him, I was, but
You were.
a lot of people similar to myself
You blew it.
have elevated Brad Stevens to a place I think a lot of his colleagues feel he doesn't deserve. I feel he does deserve it. I think he did the best coaching job in the NBA this year. He was my Coach of the Year, and I think he'll win the one that's voted on by guys like me.
All right, on to the
Please don't
NFL. Des Bryant is still unsigned. However, Cowboys owner Jerry Jones recently said that Des can still make a significant contribution to
Yeah, he
the
just
team.
can't make it on my team.
So, Nick, the team that could use Des the most is blank.
The Jaguars, they lost both Allens this offseason. They need a guy who can help out Blake Bortles somewhat and give you some type of threat on the offensive end other than Leonard Fournette. I say the Jacksonville Jaguars could use him.
I'm going to go San Francisco 49ers. I've been saying them for a long time. They don't have a big receiver. Big as in stature. Goodwin is their number one guy. He's not a number one.
track star.
He's not a number two. He is a number 3 or a number 4. Jimmy Garoppolo, Des Bryant would be a fit for the 49ers.
That's a good one. All right, yesterday, Hall of Fame quarterback Kurt Warner, who is 46 years old, revealed he was considering a comeback more than 8 years after retiring. He even spoke to a coach about that and his wife about that. So that got us thinking, CC, the retired athlete you'd want to see come back the most is?
You guys know I love football, so I'd like to see Peyton Manning. At the end of his career, you know, he couldn't throw the ball because of the neck injury and everything, but I thought Peyton would be one of those guys that played until he was 45. Man, bring back Peyton Manning. I never get tired of watching him. Oh, man, that running the audible offense, man, that was amazing stuff.
That's a great answer. I got a better answer. The guy I'd like to see, show it to him, America. I want to see this guy make a comeback in this body type, in this form. Show it to him, America, please. Oh, there he is. Look at that guy.
All right.
That's one. Gradual Christopher Carter, better known as Cris Carter, better known as 130 touchdowns, Pro Football Hall of Famer. I don't know how old CeCe was in that picture.
You made fun of me eating grapes?
Oh, well, listen, you eating grapes, I don't
Look
think
at that
you're in great
picture.
shape. Look
But
at my
nobody-
man CeCe.
That's the kind of
Look
guy
at
that
my man
eats grapes
CeCe
like
with some
that.
confidence, wearing the Speedo. Man, that looked like
I
his
love that guy. Where's that guy?
Hey, he don't live no more, man. Man,
I love that guy. Where's that guy?
Man, he doesn't
Where'd he
exist.
go?
Man, he's buried somewhere inside that guy.
Sue asked me if he could show up to the wedding. I was like, no, he gone.
No, he's gone. He is gone. But that's the guy I'd like to see make a comeback. And in this, listen, man, if Des can get a job, CeCe can get a job, CeCe can go out there.
It's like I try to tell you and Dusty and Deontay, y'all keep messing with the old man. That dude is inside
Man,
of here.
those
Y'all don't want him to come. Y'all don't want him to come out. Y'all don't want him to come out.
Man,
good
look
luck.
at your quads, bro.
Look at his shoulders and his traps.
All right, that's
Sorry.
enough.
Okay.
I didn't blow his head up too much.
I like him.
Anyway,
And by the way, where'd you buy that swimsuit?
coming up. Is that what that
The
is?
ladies department?
Coming up. Should the Sixers still trust the
me.
process? We're back after this.
Excuse me. It ain't bragging if you got it, Jenna. It ain't bragging if you got it.
Why do you think I brag all the time?
Oh.
Tonight on FS1.